wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man. Oh, hello. I'm here to bring my Jedi wisdom onto you. Now, first, we're going to start with the DPS LSJ. Now, this may or may not be the first time you've heard such a thing exist, but alas, not many people bother to set one up. Most who do keep their builds close to their chests because of the sheer amount of experimentation and credits required to make one work. But today I'll be showing you a few that I've made. But before I do, I'll quickly touch on the difference between armor and robes, because some of you dastardly ne'er-do-wells need to be educated. So armor is without a doubt the best choice for Jedi, period. Cloaks are nice and all because they give you a degree of constitution by default without having to invest into con in your 35s. But armor allows you to make use of a third exotic slot, which is wildly more important to setting up a more specialized build. With that in mind, every build I'll be covering here, unless explicitly stated, will be one that utilizes armor. Yes, cloaks give you more attributes overall, but no, they do not outweigh the extra exotic slot. There are reasons to run a setup that utilizes cloaks, but until you're better at Jedi and understand what that reason might be, I'd advise against it. So, we're going to begin with our glass cannon light side Jedi for both PvP and PvE. That's right, you get the double entendre. So, we're going to begin with the 35s. You grab con, precision, and luck. And then, with the exotics, you're going to pick up strike damage, Jedi strike critical chance, and lightsaber damage. Now, make sure you're getting the right strike, power-ups and exotics, because there is also an ability called Vital Strike that medics use, and that's not the one you want, not one bit. So for power-ups, we're going to be using 3 times strike damage power-ups, 3 times Jedi strike critical chance power-ups when fighting commandos. Now, below, we're going to provide a link for the expertise calculator that you can go ahead and copy at your liege. So, next we're going to go with the Ent buff, which is going to be full armors, crit, and 150 luck. Obviously, using the duelist 5-piece, because we're, going for that damage route. Now, next, we're going to be going with the hybrid light side Jedi. You're going to want to pick up con, agi, and luck. You're going to want to get that extra defense. And then you're going to go with critical hit reduction, strike damage, and lightsaber damage. So what we're doing here, folks, is we're switching from going from a full DPS build to going to a mixed DPS, mixed tanks kind of build. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're grabbing the CHR, because you don't want to be crit by those dastardly ne'er-do-wells, now do you? Not one bit. Now below, we're going to provide you with the expertise calculator, and you can go ahead and copy that. And then for your Ent buff, you're going to want to pick up armors, crit, glancing blow. Because after you make sure that they don't crit, you want to make sure you mitigate that damage as much as you can. And for your 5-piece, I'd say you could stick with duelist, but you could also go with heroism. You just pick up those extra stats. Now, next, we're going to go with the hybrid light side Jedi. And this is the crit variation. So we're going to go with con precision luck. So we're dropping out that agility and we're picking up the precision because the precision will give us crit chance, and then the luck will augment it and give you even more crit chance. Yeah, that's right. And now with the exotics, you're going to want to go with critical hit reduction, Jedi strike critical chance, and PvP crit chance. Those are going to give you the biggest bang for your buck, if you will, compared to the normal crit chance option. Now for your power-ups, you're going to want to go with a 1 times critical hit reduction, 1 times Jedi strike critical chance, and 1 times PvP crit for power-ups. Now below we will provide you with the expertise, as always, and you're going to be wanting to use a lightsaber duelist or a heroism 5-piece, depending on whether or not you want to be more tanky or if you want to do more damage. The expertise in both of the builds utilize 1 point in Beast Mastery. The best way to make use of this is to buy an Angler Egg. It doesn't even have to be a 60-point pet. That is 4.8% in every defensive roll. This will mean that whenever you drop it in combat, you will gain a percentage of the angler's stats. It does not have to be alive to get this bonus, so there's no need to level it, You just go ahead and drag that dead little beastie along. For elements, acid will be your best friend in most cases, effectively guaranteeing that you crit whenever it procs is immensely valuable and should not be underrated. Cold can be equally valuable if you want to go for true one-shot. Heat is better for fighting spies and bounty hunters. The heat dot can keep spies in combat, not allowing them to reset as often without forcing smoke bomb. And the heat dot can do damage to a bounty hunter through his pre-science, which is valuable. None of this is set in stone, and I do encourage everyone to think for themselves, but don't be satisfied with what I've given you here today just because you see for myself or Vulture endorsing a build does not mean that it's the end-all, be-all build. I believe that everybody should keep striving to be improving and figuring out what they could do to make themselves better.
Hello there.